All right, everyone. Hope you stayed tuned, and we're back with the final of the 2017 German National Championship. With me, I got Marius from the Moss Eisley Broadcast podcast.
Yeah, hi. Nice for having me on.
Yeah, thanks that you were willing to comment with me the final here.
Well, I got the best place. I have the best picture of the table. I can see everything.
The best view, right?
Yes.
Don't have to scooch in with the other ones.
You don't get the atmosphere from the hall where the others are sitting, but you get the best picture.
Yeah, we get the atmosphere from the microphone, from the camera.
Yeah.
So okay, let's take a look at the players who are already placing their asteroids on the playmat. So we see Timo Rabe playing Captain Nim and Dengar, and Captain Nim loaded up with Veteran Instincts, Twin Laser Turret, Bomb Blood Generator, the Havoc title, Engine Upgrade, Accuracy Corrector, and Genius. And Dengar with Expertise, K4, Security Droid, Unhinged Astromech, and the Punishing One title. And from last round, you still see Sasha Rumgens with his SWAT list containing Dengar with Hotshot Co-Pilot, R4 Agromech, the Punishing One title, Fenra with Auto Thrusters and the Protectorate title, and Inaldo with Light Sick title, and all equipped with Atani. And as you know, Inaldra basically just a support chip, giving a focus token to the other two who are the ones who want to get into battle, into combat. I'm really excited to see what the strategies here are, what Timo is going to do for getting damage on Dengar and Fenrau, if he's going like straight in with Fenrau with Nim trying to get close, maybe using his bomblets for auto damage on Fenrau, maybe. So and also I'm excited to see what Sasha is going to do, and which will be the first chip he wants to go after.
Well, I'm expecting Timo to slow roll in the first few rounds to get the best advance on, I suppose, Fen, because I think Nim can eat Fen alive in one round. It's like you get Auto Blaster shot, you get the Bomblet Generator, you probably have one damage from the...
Nim doesn't have Auto Blaster in this loadout.
Yes.
He's playing with TLT.
With TLT, which is also nice because he can push through the damage. I would say with the Auto Blaster build, you could eat Fen alive.
Yeah.
But in this build, well,
I always thought that the Auto Blaster variant on Nim is the turret to go, because you can push Fenrau out of the game. But as we can see, of course, Timo, he's an excellent X-Wing player, really experienced, played really big tournaments, went to the top 16 cut of the European Championships in Birmingham this year. Mm-hmm. Really placed well in other nationals, as you can see by his templates.
yes.
So I think he put a lot of thought into how to equip Nim, mm-hmm. and being in the final proves him right here.
Well, I think the biggest advantage Timo has in this matchup is that he doesn't have the dead angles. Fan can't just roll out of the angles. He because you have two ships with turrets. So he needs maybe to commit to play Fen. Sasha needs to commit to play Fen pretty defensively and only scoot in for the kill shots.
Yeah, I guess so.
Also, I think Timo has the more defensive variant of Nim, because the Auto Blaster version is more aggressive. You have to commit to scoot into range 1 to get the Auto Blaster shots off.
Yeah, I guess he's trying to stay in range 3 for as long as possible, for maybe the first round to get TLT shots. See if he goes after Dengar first, can kill him first. And Fenra is still alive, then he can go maybe into close range for doing some auto damage on Fenrau with his bomb the generator.
Also, based on the setup, I would have assumed that Timo will go first on Inaldra with Nim. But we see Timo's Dengar scooting in. So maybe we will have a standoff between the two Dengars. I'm not sure what to expect.
Could be.
I'm not sure what to expect, but killing Inaldra first will put Sasha under some precious damage, some
serious pressure.
Some serious pressure, because then you really have to make decisions with the two other ships. If you use your Atani Minding, or if you go for the better maneuver, or for other actions. So I think it would be pretty good to kill Inaldra first, but then you might lose Nim in the advance.
The thing is, with usually I would say you're right. If you can kill Inaldra first, which normally if you can get her under fire, she dies pretty quick. But the thing is, if you will concentrate on getting Inaldra, and she's pretty fast, then you have the problem that Dengar and Fenrau can concentrate on Timo's Nim and Dengar without getting shot at, and I don't think that would be wise to go after Inaldra. She's just too far away to get into serious trouble early in the game.
Yeah. Would you say that Timo needs to commit to one target in the first advance?
In my opinion, he should go after Dengar first.
With both of the ships, with
Yeah.
Dengar and them together, just killing off
Yeah,
Dengar.
he has the better chance to do damage quickly, because in this variant of the SWAT list with the hot shot co-pilot in the R4 Agromech, it is that not like in the other variant with the countermeasures and the OC R4 with the overclocked Agromech, is that his defense is not that good.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put down damage on Dengar much more quickly than you can on Fenrau. Except
Sure.
the only thing is, if you can manage to get into range 2 of Fenrau, maybe in arc, then I think the goal should be to attack Fenrau. I think it depends on the first combat round and who has who inside and in range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, let's see. But I think the R4 Agromech is pretty strong on Dengar, because you probably have like 2 focuses, and if you blank out your dice, you just use this focus token.
Yeah.
Because it can't get any and more bad. It can't get any better.
Yeah,
It only can
can get worse
it
then.
can get
Yeah,
worse,
that's
yes.
right.
You only can have a better roll. Oh, it's. I'm not sure what the first advance should be of both players. If Sasha commits to kill off Nim first, he could be eaten alive by Dengar.
Yeah. The thing is, with Sasha's Fenrau placed on top of the field, what I could expect is that he's going 5 straight forward and trying to get after Dengar, as long as his arc is facing not Fen's direction. But now I could think that maybe Timo can anticipate this and doing like a hard one left facing Fenrau and trying to get him first in maybe range 2.
Or he could even leave Fan B and just scoot off and just let him scoot wherever he is.
Yeah.
And go for Dengar. So I think if Timo dials in a 3 bank with the Dengar, and Fen dials in 5 straight, he probably could get out of the angle. I'm not sure. We have to see.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see what's going to happen here.
Also Timo could go fast with Dengar fast forward and just leave Fan B, and then he might be too late to help Dengar.
So for our Twitch viewers, hope everything is okay with the stream, everything going smoothly. If you're experiencing any troubles, just give me some feedback. And because I don't have anything right on me to check the viewer count, so how many people are actually watching right now? If you could give me an update on that, just put it on in the chat, and I'd appreciate that.
Oh, we see what you
Yeah.
just said. He dives on the too hard to the left, and also I think we see an more unexpected move with Inalda. She commits to going into the fight, probably. Well, because when
I don't think so. That will be really unwise of
Yeah.
Sasha to do that. Maybe I could imagine going in with like a hard turn to the left, getting away from the action.
But she already moved, and when Timo's
Yeah, and I mean next round, right?
yes. But I think it doesn't matter which move Timo's Nim dialed in, he will get in TLT range to Inalda.
Okay, so we got 75 people watching us right now. So hello to every one of you. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the stream. We've had more today. We had over 100 viewers. So unfortunately, the final is not that interesting like the 4 Scourge bombers, like the 4 Catholic pirates were.
Well, this was a very unexpected list. I think we know that the Scourge is pretty tough ship and it's pretty good. The dial is pretty good. It has 3 red dice. It has 10 hit points, which is loads and loads of hit points you can get on a small base ship. And committing to have like no actions or only one action, committing to this I think it was a tough choice for the player. Because we have this action economy, we have a Tani list, we have like ships making 2, 3, 4, 5 actions per round, and you only have like 1 focus or 1 target lock each round, and that's it. Well, I think it was a tough commitment.
So now we see that Fen made a 3 bang to the left, which I think is a good position for Timo, that Fen is there, so that he has the chance to get behind Fenro with his Dengar.
Mm-hmm. He might get
Out of range, maybe.
off range or even Nim moved last. Yes, I forgot.
So-
Oh, nice. This
Probably going to drop the bomblet now, even if it's not probably going to be in range 1, but you just have to try.
yes.
Well, you have unlimited of it, so
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
at all. Just drop the bomb. And also, I'm not sure. This on the screen it might look far as it is in reality.
it's always been like this, even after the the 6th game today, and having streamed in that with that bird's eye view a lot of times before. It's always hard for me to see what range something is.
Well, we see here pretty
So,
good use.
so it's close. So it was close, but it's not a range 1.
Yeah. But we've seen a pretty good use of the engine upgrade on Nim getting out of the arc of Fen, just getting the stone between him and Dengar.
So we got a range 3 obstructed shot, which is okay.
Which is okay with the TOT, that's pretty okay.
Yeah,
You also get a range 3 unobstructed shot on Fen, which is also okay with the TOT.
yeah. And I think, because you should never split up your fire, that he's going to attack, that Timo is going to attack Fenrau with both of his ships.
Yes, maybe you can get the focus token off of Fen and then hitting hard with Dengar. It's also the decision-making process might take longer because the players are playing the 11th game in 2 days.
Yeah. So no. Oh no, the white dice. You cannot see anything. It looks like 2 hits. And
3 weights or something from Sasha.
so another 2.
Focus.
Yeah.
2 evades.
With the accuracy corrector, he makes it easy for us because you have at least always 2 hits.
Yes.
So it looks like range 3 obstructed. Even with expertise, there's it's like it's like impossible. Just look at that amount of green dice here.
Fen needs to roll more dice than I have.
So now we get an obstructed range 3 shot from Sasha Stenga, and it looks like with focus 3 hits. So he's got 3 green dice. No, just 2?
Yeah, why? I suppose it should be 3. Is there any? Yeah, here's the 3rd die. So, 1 shield token.
Looks like 1 shield
yes.
off of Nim. So, first blood for Sasha. But nothing spectacular so far, damage-wise.
Yeah, it's always hard when you throw less dice, less attack dice than the defender throws green dice because, well, yes, statistically the red dice are better than the green dice, but the amount just gets off this disadvantage.
The die per se is better. Why?
Yes, because you have more hits and crits on the attack die than you have evades.
Oh yeah, is that so?
Yeah,
I've been playing X-Wing for a long time. I didn't know that.
You have a 50% chance of rolling hit or crit, one of each. One of with a red die because you have 3 hits, 1 crit.
And the other one is like 2 evades, 2 focus, and
yes,
2
evades,
blanks.
2 blanks.
Ah,
yes.
okay.
So if you roll an even number of die without any tokens, you statistically probably should roll more hits or crits with then the defender should roll evades. Well, we all know this out of the statistic rolls, but this is what the statistics say. And
okay.
when you're able to throw more green dice than the attacker throws red dice, then you get out of this statistic disadvantage.
I see. Good to know. So what are you expecting to be the next moves for the ships here?
Well, I think Sasha Stenga will go after Nim with a probably 2 hard to the right.
I think a 2 hard might land him on that rock.
Well,
To his right. But I can see him going after him as well. I could imagine that Timo's Dengar is going 1 forward, being a green maneuver and getting a free target lock on Fen.
mm-hmm.
And Nim, I'm rather not sure what he's going to do. If he's going also like to the right side, maybe doing a turn. So here is like I said, want to keep her out of the trouble.
Yeah.
As far away as possible.
She's like doing nothing the whole game through.
Yeah, just that's her job.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just like the focus bitch and supporting the others.
Yes.
That's her role in that squad list.
The new, even cheaper Manaru. Oh, whoa, he's going pretty fast.
Okay. All right, because of the unhinged, that's green as well. All 3
All 3 speed maneuvers.
3 speed maneuvers green. So wondering what he's going to do, if he's going to get the target lock on Fen, or if he's maybe thinking about switching targets and putting the target lock on Dengar.
Well, I think he can get a pretty neat shot on Fen because maybe Fen dies in some turn maneuver. Maybe the Senior Loop. Or no, he doesn't have the Senior Loop, the Talon Roll.
The Talon Roll, yeah.
This would be disadvantaging for Timo, but if Fen doesn't turn in any way, I think he can get off a pretty neat shot on Fen, even if it might get range 3.
Yeah.
Because Fen's arc does point in the wrong direction. He doesn't get the trigger off his ability and the title. Oh, and
He's barrel rolling. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
That's quite good, I think.
If he planned to do this maneuver in this round, That's high level X-Wing. Then it's damn high level X-Wing.
Knowing Timo and knowing what kind of a skilled player he is, I think that was exactly what he planned to do.
I will never be able to do this.
Yet.
I'm not sure. It's like, well, I commit. There's the rock. That's in the way. Sometimes those rocks that even disturb me to just even go trying the barrel roll or something.
The thing is, with anticipating if a maneuver would land me on a rock or not, when playing a tournament, I always do the safe bet and not taking any risks.
It's
And
like,
that's the difference between players like us, for example, and players playing on that level like Timo does, and they really know their game. They know the measurement. They know the maneuvers and where the ship will land.
even keeping the focus through 11 games is incredibly, because when I play a tournament like this, I need one game to get into X-Wing. I have 2 games which I can play pretty good, and then I have game 4, 5, 6 which I mostly play pretty bad because I can't concentrate anymore.
I'm always talking about Timo, what kind of an experienced and good player is. Sasha as well. I mean, he's in the German Nationals final. The thing is, I didn't know him before. Does anybody watching here know what his nickname maybe in the Mos Eisley Raumwaffe forum is, or his T3 nickname? Do you know?
I don't know anything. He came like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like no one knows him, and he plays in the final, which is pretty cool.
It's pretty amazing, yeah.
Also, the lists are not new. They're not very, I don't know. They're standard scam lists at the moment. Oh, we're getting off the bomblet. Probably catching both Dengars.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is a good move to probably get damage on your own ship in a matchup like this.
Khan. His name is Khan. Yeah, I know that name definitely. So this is Khan. Okay. So good to know. Yeah, I think so. If you can trade like 1 damage on your own Dengar against like possible damage on Fen Rao, I would take that trade any day. But 1 Dengar for another Dengar, I don't know if that's the best choice. But Timo knows what he's doing maybe, and
or maybe he just doesn't care in this moment because he knows that he can't get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying it himself. Oh, this was 2 shields on Sasha's Dengar. This was huge. And we have probably one shield off of Timo's Dengar. I'm not quite sure. He took some tokens. But this could be huge. If you can TLT Dengar now, he's out of shields.
So he's shooting on Dengar TLT.
For 2 hits.
So that's 1 shield.
Uh-huh.
So it's down to 1.
Oh, 3 hits with the second TLT shot. So, this is huge. This is huge. Dengar's out of shields. They're measuring
the thing is, because I think he does have him in arc for his revenge shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he definitely has.
Yeah, but it's in arc it's range 3, so we get 2. Oh,
that's
3 hits.
The focus. Why did he have? Did he have 2? Did he have 2 focus tokens?
I suppose.
Yeah.
He must have one from Minara's and the Otani Mind Link, and then I can't see any target lock token. Well, there's a blue target lock on Dengar, which is probably older than he might have had 2 focus tokens.
So Nim took, I think, at least 2 damage. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm wrong here. Wait a second. It is... I'm gonna do...
And, oh, we're getting damage on Fenrau. 1 critical damage on Fen. No. I'm wrong. He shot on...
It's on Dengar. It's on Dengar, yeah.
Yeah, there's some crit on Dengar. Dengar shooting Nim. Why is he turning those dice results? Oh, this...
Expertise. He's got expertise.
No, it was Sasha's
Oh,
one.
it was Sasha's one.
Oh, I think we didn't catch any...
I'm gonna do a quick update after that round and checking shields and hull. So, be back in a sec.
Yeah, leave me alone. I can do this.
You're on your own now.
Well, I'm an experienced podcaster, so I can do this. So, what we're expecting the next round? Well, of course, Inara will stay out of the battle as long as she can. I'm not quite sure. I think Timo's Dengar might commit to go after Fen. He has the target lock on Fen. He can get the focus now and get a double modified shot off on Fen, probably. And I think the Nim has to go around the house and take a big round around the rocks and... yeah, well, probably getting off some TLT shots, hopefully. And Sasha's Dengar, he's pretty close to the small rock, so he will have to dial in some short maneuver. Or mid-range maneuver, like to bang to the left or right or something like this. Yes, and the thing is, what will Fen do? He's pointing in the opposite direction of the battle. He should turn. I think he should turn, dial in some Senya's loop, or maybe even the K turn or something. Let's see. Also, this is not what I expected. I thought they would slow roll more, like 3, 4, 5 rounds without shooting. But both of the players committed to go right off onto the enemy and just hit them hard in the face.
So back with some updates. So Timo's Nim is lost all his shields.
Ooh, this is huge.
The crit was on Fenrau. It was a direct hit, so he's down to 2 hull. And Timo's Dengar only lost 1 shield from his own bomblet. So
He got
that is
two
correct.
shields from the other Dengar, so I think the trade was okay. But I think Nim has to get out of the fight, dodge some arcs, and shoot TLT.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would cost him like 47 points if he dies, and this could be huge. I don't think that Dengar alone can pull it out.
Right now, the game is looking pretty good for Timo, even though he has lost all 5 shields on Nim. He can do some damage with the TLT, and Dengar being almost completely full. So it depends now on how the dice go maybe next round, and how able he is to dodge the arcs maybe.
Yeah, also I think, well, the thing is, for Sasha, the real pain starts now. Now he's out of shields, he gets the crits if there are crits rolled, and crits decide games. Crits in the crit, they can be so huge, or they don't matter.
Yeah.
Sometimes even the worst crit can be in favor of you. Like if you think that your ship would die and you get the crit for pilot skill 0, and which would help you getting him as a blocker and getting less shots. But I think the crits will decide this game. Also Nim will now get the crits, those will decide. Also, the better pilot, Timo was doing it pretty good. He turned because he knew that the Dengar can probably get around the rock, getting angle on his Dengar.
I mean, the slope was kind of predictable, I guess, was the choice to make here. So I'm wondering what Nim is going to do, probably getting around the asteroid with a hard 2, hard 3 maybe, which is red. So he's trying to get a bit of space between his Dengar and Timo's ships by doing a barrel roll here.
Yeah, this is what both of them should do now. We had the first engage, and now I think both players need to get out of the fight for 1 or 2 rounds and get a repositioning, something, getting new engage. I think we won't have any shooting this round, because I think...
TLT, maybe TLT shot, but I think it's too far away.
Yeah. I think Sasha tried with the barrel roll to stay in range of Nim and get some shots off, but as we see, there's no range.
Regarding the question what Timo has won in the past, so he has won a store championship this season, and he was in the top cuts of some bigger events like System Opens, Nationals. He has been in the top 16 cut of the European Championship, which took place in Birmingham this year for the first time. So, like I said, a really good, experienced player.
Now we've seen very expert use of actions. Timo first tried to get a target lock on Dengar. Then he knew that there's no range, and then he took the barrel roll to get into range and get some TLT shots fired.
So it seems like Nim is in range for shooting TLT on Dengar.
Ooh, blanks on Dengar. Now he gets damage through. Second damage. Dengar shoots back on Nim, which should be range 3 obstructed, I suppose.
It's 3 hits.
Timo needs a good roll here.
I only can see one symbol. So
1, 2, or 3. All 3.
okay, okay. So basically, Nim is down to 2 hull. So he has 2 options here right now for the next round. Either get away with Nim, or trying to get back and trying to get TLT shots on one of his ships. The thing is, if he goes into combat with Nim, then he's just basically losing Nim.
Yes.
Because you cannot hold on 2 hull. With only 1 green die.
I'm not sure, because he could PS kill Dengar. I think Timo seems,
that's right.
Timo seems to have the initiative. Nim is PS 10, so if he gets 1 or 2 damage through with the TLT, Timo's Dengar can kill off Sasha's Dengar. I'm not sure if this would be the right choice. I'm not sure. But I think Dengar is a nearly dead man, Sasha's Dengar.
Yeah.
But I think we've seen in the past that Fenrau can single-handedly pull it out.
And you never know when if Dengar can, so Sasha's Dengar can survive 1 more round and being able to pull some damage on one of Timo's ships. You'll never know. The thing is, Fenrau can or has to do a 2 straight probably to get rid of his stress, and maybe a 2 bank to the left, maybe trying to intercept Dengar, Timo's Dengar, who might get in between the 2 rocks. I don't know, or maybe he's just turning left, facing Fenrau to kill him off in range 2. So okay, So seems like we got something wrong here. The crit was not on Fen. Fen is still full. So
Yeah, we just got the news that the crit was also on Dengar, and Dengar's on 2 hull. Sasha's Dengar.
So we got some updates from WhatsApp. Now have a direct connection to the judge who can keep us up to date about the ship's hull and shields left.
Mm-hmm. So I think he just said that Sasha's Dengar got the double damage, so which would make him 2 hull, I suppose. I'm not sure.
So I'm checking.
Let's check what the community says. Maybe someone from the judge or someone does know better than us.
So the Sasha Dengar took the direct hit. So got 3 hull first. Fan still full. Then took 1 more. Got 2 hull left. And Nim leaving was with 2 hull, which we got right. Okay, yeah. And there are 30 minutes that have been played.
Okay, this is serious business what the both of them are doing. It's like pretty fast. It doesn't seem so fast looking on the screen, but we've 30 minutes played and we've already nearly lost a Nim, a Dengar, and wow, this is huge. This is like pretty much...
I thought it would be like 15 minutes in game. So really good match, and
well, this is one of the both extremes. I was thinking the match would be. I thought it would either be pretty fast done, like in half an hour, and all of them are dead, or it would take pretty long, like 75 or even longer, because both players would slow roll the first rounds. I'm just going slow maneuvers, checking out what the opponent would do.
Yeah. I'm guessing now. So now that we have the update that Sasha Dengar is on 2 hull left, that Timo might try to get to Sasha Dengar to kill him off, and with Nim, maybe kiting around the upper right asteroid, trying to get TLT shots, maybe on Fen, trying to survive as long as he can. Or maybe even go the other way around, turning left. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know what I would do in this situation.
Maybe a good call from Timo would be to go after Inaldra with Nim, because he can probably kill her before she kills him, and trying to PS kill Sasha Dengar.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm not sure, but I think Expertise Dengar can pull it out against Fenrir.
Yeah, I think he can.
Even with the initiatives on Timo's side, he can PS kill him.
Especially with Dengar still having 3 shields and 5 hull left.
Mm-hmm. He's safe off the crits for 1 round of Fenrir shooting. Fenrir stressed this round, so it's very much predictable where he would be. But maybe we see surprise, and Sasha commits to having the stress 1 more round, getting 1 focus only from Inadra, and dieting in some surprise here. Okay. This was not what I would have expected from Dengar, but maybe the rock in the center of the field would have been in a way of a straight maneuver.
Yeah, now I think he has to do a barrel roll because he's standing right in front of that other rock. Yeah, he's going for the 1 template.
Oh, even away from the center.
Okay, yeah, maybe trying to engage proper in the next round. Repositioning for a better position.
And as we just got the news, we have like 1 hour 45 minutes left of game, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You can go for the big rounder house, going around the table, just scooting through the open space.
Yeah, you got the time.
I think he has to save Nim for some more.
Yeah, and as expected, the two straightforward, cleaning stress, getting another focus.
The interesting thing about Atani is that, well, yes, the stress makes them predictable because at least one of them has to clear the stress with a green maneuver.
But which is really not a problem. Like for
it
an
is
Atani
no
list, like one stress is basically no stress.
Yeah, it is
Especially with Inadra, staying out of the combat, having all banks with the light stick title being green, you got more than enough options to clear stress and have at least one focus token for everybody.
Mm-hmm. I think this is one of the reasons why the Atani implant is so strong, because it doesn't have any downside. It doesn't have any downside except for it costing 1 point.
Yeah,
which is like nothing for
it's really
for what you
really
get.
strong. Some people were debating whether there is going to be a nerf for Atani with a new FAQ coming, meaning that Atani is going to be limited to 2-ship only.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I heard about this, and we already discussed it on the podcast. And this would be, I think, one way to stop the Atani spam. Also, I think a proper way to get rid of the Atani spam would be that you have like some cost increasement on the second, third, fourth Atani mind link you use. Like the first costs 1 point, the second does cost 2 points.
Oh, so like an exponential growth in costs, which is kind of a nice idea, I guess.
Yes.
Which still makes it really good and effective, but limits its option because of the costs you have to pay for it. Yeah.
Yes, it limits what you can put on Dengar-Fan or anybody, which would be okay because then you might have to commit as a player to not taking the R4 or aggro or the K4 security droid or something. Getting a hand on Dengar, it's like you can never shoot him, and when you do, he kills you off.
Yeah, that's right.
And even with a big base, he does have a pretty large firing arc, so it's hard to dodge the arc when you're playing something else which doesn't have like 2 or 3 actions per round, which makes Dengar so strong. You can dodge the arc if he slow rolls and stays in range 2, because the farther you're away from him, the larger the arc is.
Yeah, that's right.
Geometry. Yes.
I learned so much today. Thorsten talking something about mathematics, the thing with the evades and attack dice and the statistics to it. Now this again, I'm getting smarter every round.
Well, then next year you know enough to get to this table and be streaming you.
Maybe. Probably.
Or you commit to stream and just stay out.
But you'll never know. You've seen Christian, my teammate, who's been a good player and but always being like in the middle of the field on bigger tournaments, and now getting to the top 4, which is really, really amazing. So as you can see in X-Wing, everything is possible, right?
Yes. I think the most of the success on X-Wing depends on how much you can practice. You need loads and loads and loads of practice, and if you want to finish in a high ranking position in like Nationals or System Open or something else of the big tournaments, you also have to commit to fly one list through like 150 games. If you get loads of practice with,
I don't think I don't think you need to have the same list all the time, but for like 1 or 2 tournaments, playing the same list or maybe the same ships in different lists. It's all about experience. Like, as much as you play, you will get better from time to time. Yeah.
Oh, there's some viewer mentioning some Atani nerf.
So focus as a free action, yeah, definitely. I think it will be wiser because if you limit it to 2 ships,
It takes it out of the game.
Yeah, probably
You
Atani's dead.
you then can better go for expertise Dengar or even expertise Fen.
The thing is, what you could do with this, because I played this list or a variant of this SWAT list a lot of times, is if this Atani nerf is going to happen, just choosing one, for example, just Fen Rao Atani and getting the focus from another who has Atani, and outfit Dengar some
Expertise.
so expertise might be a little bit too expensive in this build, but there are options. So there is still something that you can do.
I think the limitation doesn't slow Atani down, because then you commit to having 2 ships with Atani, one only for being the focus giver, and one just getting the focus. I'm not sure. So, what do we have? Yes, we have Inara doing other things. She's just scooting around the perimeter. Fen slow rolling to the middle of the field. And Sasha Stenger taking a big round of the around the house. Yeah, probably a wise thing. Just getting him out of the battle, not getting shot.
Yeah, Nantorf's, you're right. He won words for switching from triple defenders to Dangaroo. There are always exceptions, just like Kane said. Knowing the metagames is a big deal, and also, don't get me wrong. I think I played it myself. Dangaroo is just, but it's a list that you can play more easy throughout lots of games than other builds, but it's of course Nantar's a great player, and he's just like, maybe some people are just born with the talent to be really good at X-Wing.
Yeah, you need a pretty good depth perception. You need to know how long is this range 3, how far is 1 straight or 2 straight or anything, and you can learn this. Of course, you can learn it, and you can get better at it. I experienced this myself, but some people just know it. They just look at the templates and know, okay, this is like 25 centimeters. I know how long 25 centimeters are.
Also, what I think helps, and which I experienced, is having players who are more or less new to the game, but having played other tabletops before is seems to be quite a big advantage in the game, because there are people like I forgot his name. It's like Braindad is Nick. It's Simon something Erding or something like that. Who was like, what I have heard. I've never been into 40k. Like the top 40k player, and played his, I don't know, like his first tournament, which he just won in X-Wing. Like,
yeah, that's great. Yeah, even just knowing that you have to arrange loads of stuff like cards and tokens and the ships and so on, and coming from another tabletop like Warhammer, where you have in bigger battles you have like 150 miniatures on the table per side or something. You know how to handle your stuff. You know how to get through the day in a good mood.
that is the thing. Being experienced in having such long tournaments, going over more days than one, or lots of rounds, and keeping the focus, and not fighting with being so tired. So I guess that helps a lot.
Even coming from Warhammer helps with the rage on the meta game, because I played Warhammer like 10 years ago. I'm pretty new to X-Wing, playing for 1 year now, and I'm always raging on those meta lists, like having 50 times the actions I have, and I don't get any shots fired on them and stuff like this. Warhammer is a game which is based on having those lists. You have like opponents who can take off 30 miniatures per round from your squads and so on, and you just know that those things happen, and I think you then can handle this better. So we now have seen that Sasha's Fen Rao committed to boost into range 3 of Dengar, so we will have some shots fired.
So Timo's Dengar is shooting on Fen.
2 hits and no damage. Two hits from Fen on Dengar for 3 dice in defense.
Yeah.
Safe.
So nothing happens here.
Will we see another? Oh no, I'm not sure. Will we see another S loop from Timo's Dengar?
Guess not, because we'll put his arc facing like 45 degree to the upper right. I could see going in like with it too hard. The thing is, where he thinks is Fen Rao going to be after that round. If he's going maybe between those 2 rocks with the turn, or going after Dengar with the bank. I really don't know. Maybe if Sasha's too greedy and going in for, I don't know, like if I don't know if a 4 straight would fit, or 3 bank trying to get close to Dengar. You could just like Timo could just
dodge the arc. With a hard,
let Dengar his Dengar do like a 1 heart, and then a barrel roll to block Fen. I don't know if that's if that's something that he should do. Just like came up to my mind.
Yeah. I think Fen will go with it. I'm not sure. 2 straight maybe next to the rock, rolling off, or maybe even a bank maneuver. But this could point his arc in a weird direction. I think a good call with Timo's Dengar would be the 1 heart. Then this would
and just stay there.
Yeah, just
probably,
stay there. Do 1 heart, no barrel roll, get the focus for defense.
Yeah.
Hoping to get some arc on Fen and just getting 2 shots fired. It also depends on which tokens Sasha needs to spend, because Dengar's shooting first. So if you can strip Fen off the focus token, maybe.
And here we see, like we said,
there's the 1 heart.
The 1 heart.
Oh. Based on the direction of the angle, maybe a barrel roll would also be a good call here.
Yeah, he can just like bank next turn.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, he's going in that direction. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
This is what I would
and just
have done.
facing Fen Rao. Yeah, good.
So this way, if Fen Rao now turns between those 2 rocks, which are pretty narrow, he dodged the arc, and if Fen is going with a 2 straight or with a bank maneuver next to the direction of Dengar, he has the arc, just as I said, and can get the revenge shot.
Yeah, it basically will be 5 dice rolling into Dengar's face, but like you said, you get 4 with expertise.
And there's the move I said. He's turning into between those rocks. He didn't anticipate Dengar going with the 1 straight. I think
he has to boost now out of there. Yeah, which he's going to do.
Getting the rock between them, getting 4, 5, 6, loads of dice. But he doesn't have the double focus, so he maybe can TLT with Nim.
Okay, Nim is going back in.
So I think
trying to TLT Fen down, or maybe then getting more damage through with Dengar, because the TLT probably is going to force Sasha to spend his focus for defense.
Take the focus, Timo. Take it. Just take it. It's range free. It's fine. Take the focus. Well, this is what I would do. I play Poe Dameron, loads and loads of Poe Dameron. So my first intention is always I need this focus token. Just nail it to Poe. Also, I think focus is one of the best.
Oh, he's doing okay.
Why?
He could have measured range for the target lock to see if he's in range.
Yeah, as you did before.
If not, you can.
But I don't know why he did this.
I'm not sure either. Maybe to get into range 2.
Is this a deal with the TLT?
Definitely it is. So, but
Oh yeah, that's the focus token.
so see, no auto thrusters.
No, no auto thrusters. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
No auto thrusters.
2 damage
In arc.
Oh yeah, there's the first damage on.
Okay,
This was so huge. Okay, now we know why Timo is playing there. Not one of us. This was huge. But also, I'm not sure. It's hard to say, but I think Fen might have angle. Arc on Nim, so
could be. I don't know.
committing to dealing 1 damage on Fen might get
So
him
reroll
killed.
for
Dengar, 3 hits.
the target lock expertise.
Loads of dice, and those are blanks.
It's only 1 evade. He's getting a hit and a crit. So it's.
Something which doesn't matter.
I think it probably that weapons failure that you cannot shoot.
Oh no,
and
now we see the... Oh, this is so huge. Timo is such a good player. It's like, oh, I can't... Oh, I'm breaking. It's like... He did see on this range that there would be no arc of Fen if he boosts in, commits to range 2 shot with the TLT, strips Fen off 3 hull.
Yeah, it was a major hull breach. Was the crit for Fen.
Ah, okay, which doesn't matter because he's down on 1 hull. The next damage kills him. Oh wow, this was such a good play. I think maybe it was a mistake from Sasha turning in between those rocks with Fen.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's looking
so sad.
really well for Timo now.
It's so sad. We're talking about Timo the whole time and how an experienced and good player he is. I'm not sure. I've seen some. We've seen also some luck shots on Dengar, getting him pretty fast burned down, which didn't leave Sasha with other choices, but pulling Dengar out of the fight.
Yeah, the thing is now he could be able to drop the bomblets on Fen now, getting closer.
Maybe committing to lose Nim and drop the bomb, like going for a straight, bumping, drop off the bomb.
To kill off Fen.
To kill a Fen. And if not, yeah. The thing is, will Fen turn away from the fight, or will he dial in a hard maneuver to the right and turn into it?
The thing is, if you turn, you can try to maybe block Nim, which I think Nim is going a speed maneuver like a 3 something to get over Fen Rao, dropping the bomblets. Then,
from my experience, I would dial in 3 or 4 straight. That's the
with Nim?
Yes, with
yeah,
Nim.
or maybe a 3 bang to the right.
Well, the thing is, we know that Fen can't be in the same place after he moved. So if you go 4 straight, you will probably he could block the 4 straight with a barrel roll.
Yeah, well,
going for a hard 1 to the right, and then barrel rolling to the right next to the rock, blocking. But the thing is, you drop.
Yeah, like some just mentioned. Of course, if you Nim can drop the bomb
when he's yes,
even if blocked because of Genius and yeah.
I think there's no good choice for Fen now. If he's going left and leaving the fight, he will get TLT'd.
Yeah.
And if he commits to the fight, he will get bombed.
Yeah. Genius is really worth the 0 points,
Yes.
but it has not been before. And then you need sometimes need the new pilot like Captain Nim for seeing like oh there's still some this astromech never used it before. Would be good now.
But the thing is, the points cost and Captain Scum Nim's pilot skill,
his ability is just amazing.
They don't get Genius into the game. They break it. They just break it because you don't have disadvantages in getting stressed, getting bumped, flying over rocks. You just drop the bomb anyway. I also played against a list where the Dengar was outfitted with how is he called? This bomb buddy from Scum.
In the fire spray?
No.
Oh, you mean Cat Bane?
Yes, Cat Bane.
Yeah.
Cat Bane. The Dengar was outfitted as a bomber more, but it did hurt so much. Those rerolls for the Bomblet tokens, and Captain Nim with Auto Blaster and a Curiosity character played very aggressively, getting like 4 damage on ships through every round. It's so hard. It's so hard, and this
It is.
it breaks genius. It's like you even can do Talon rolls with Nim and getting off the bomb. It's so broken.
Well, broken might be tough choice of word here, but it's definitely really, really strong.
Yeah, and you can't anticipate it. You can't just say, okay, I just bump him, or getting him stressed, or blocking him onto the rock. He doesn't care for the damage from his own bomblets.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
He
just does not get any damage. He just ignores it, which is, I think, one of the best pilot abilities throughout the whole game.
Yes. And also, I think Captain Nim's, the second part of his pilot skill is also pretty cool because it interacts pretty nicely with the new minefield generator, minefield mapper is the
Yeah,
one?
the minefield mapper.
Minefield mapper. Because if you commit to play bombers with minefield, well, the thing is, it does only work once because you don't, in the scum list you only get the minefield mapper is in which slot is it? Can you use it in more than one ship in the scum list?
I think it's a modification. I'm not sure. I haven't picked up any of those ships before.
Well, yes, and this makes it pretty cool. You just spam the field with the largest bomb tokens you can get and get the evades from Captain Nim's second part of the pilot ability.
Okay. So we see here Teemu's Dengar doing a hard one to the right.
Maybe. Oh, if no, I just thought about Dengar barrel rolling and blocking Fen's way, but Fen can't get near Dengar with a hard one, but you can't block the hard one, and then you also would probably block Nim. So what do we see?
So the minefield mapper is sensor slot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Thanks.
So if this is what I said, if Fen now barrel rolls, he could block the 3 and 4 straight. But then he gets bombed. If he doesn't, Nim probably overflies him and he gets bombed.
So there's no way that Fen is going to avoid that bomblet.
Probably not. Maybe a barrel roll left and backwards could save him, depending on what Nim has dialed in.
So he's choosing to do a barrel roll with the right.
This also might save him if Nim is not going fast enough.
No, I don't think so. I think there's no way this is going to keep him out of the danger from the bomblet.
Mm-hmm.
So what could he do? He could. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean if he's not going fast enough?
Yes. If he's
that's why I said like go as fast as possible. Maybe like a 3 bang, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Again, in this case, definitely trade the possible damage you do on your own Dengar for the damage you can do on Fen, who is on 1 hull left.
Yes. Oh, 2 bank maneuver. This is getting Fen out of the danger zone, probably.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yes,
could be not.
Don't drop the bomb.
The thing is not. You're pretty sure about that, aren't you?
Yes. You can see there's at least there's more than one small base between Fen and Nim. And you have the 1 straight maneuver template for the bomblet.
Yeah.
And in the diagonal way, this is more than range 1. This is like barrel rolling with a big base ship. Each time you make a barrel roll with a big base ship, you clear 1 range. And this is even more than the exact space of a barrel rolling base ship. Oh, there comes the information in 60 minutes left. I don't think dropping the bomb would be the right call here. Because it is no way there's range 1 on Fan.
Yeah, probably you're right.
This sucks. This kills Nim. Probably, oh, if Timo now barrel rolls with Nim, he will have a range 2 TLT shot on Fan, no auto thrusters, 1 token. Probably pushing the 1 damage 2 or stripping him off the token. And then you have the shot of in range 1 from Tenga. I think there's no way, in either condition, there's no way Fan can get out of this.
Yeah, either way, all in all, it's really looking well for Timo here.
Do the barrel roll. Come on. Oh,
he's dropping the bomb.
Why, man? Oh, I'm losing it. There's no range 1 Timo. But maybe for those decisions, we from the stream do have. Oh, is it?
So now, if you're wrong,
I was wrong. Fan gets killed. Ah, shit.
You're such a pro.
I'm such a
pro.
bad X-Wing player. I'm such a bad X-Wing player. I shouldn't. Wow, this is so huge. Now you can't even TLT Denga and getting him killed.
This is game. This is game. Did he roll for his own?
Yes, I didn't get it. He rolled something in those light colored dice from Timo. They're not visible in any way.
So now this looked like
TLT shot 1 from Nim.
with focus it's 2. So
Nothing. Damage on Denga. He's down to 1 hull. Oh, is this the game?
it's a second. Oh, we cannot see that. Looks like 2.
2 blanks.
Oh, he's down.
Dead.
He's down.
This is the game.
This is game. This is game for Timo.
But we have the revenge shot Y. Denga is on
3. So
Nim getting 2, 3, 4
so
damage.
so he's
killed.
done.
Nim is done. We have. Oh wow. Does he play it to the end? Will he go?
You could have not been more wrong with that bomb generator it being not in range 1. So
But
all the mathematics statistics that I learned, I should forget because I doubt everything now.
No. The mathematics things I said were quite good.
Yeah,
Just
usually
ask
they were.
the viewers say, please correct me if I'm wrong, but red dice are better than green dice. Oh wow. Daniel stands no chance against Inaldra. Yes. Oh man.
Good game, easy. Yeah, definitely not
But
range 1.
I have to ask Timo, but I think it was pretty closer to range 2. I saw the end of his range 1 template just cutting the edge of Fan.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty close to being range 2.
Yeah, I don't get it why Sasha doesn't give up. Because there's literally no chance that he can turn this one around now.
No. Oh, and there comes the shot. This looks like a dead Inaldra. Okay.
So it's
Target lock. Focus 3 hits.
No, it's like 2, I think. I'm not sure.
No, Timo always takes the
yeah,
slice
okay,
which didn't
okay.
hit, so we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, only the shield stripped off Inaldra. But I think we have seen the weirdest things in X-Wing, so
it's 1.
Yeah.
Looks safe.
Yeah, safe. And shooting back.
Yeah, 1 does not
Right.
simply concede in national finals.
Yeah, you're right. This was
Maybe because just Inaldra is probably
No, that's
okay,
it.
and that's it. So we have it now. Timo Rabe is the new German national champion for X-Wing.
Yes, he is, and he outplayed. It's so sad for Sasha, but I think Timo outplayed him from the first round on. He just flew the better. He just knew when to take which ship out of the damage out of the battle, and he just outplayed him.
I think he just anticipated the moves just better where Sasha is going to take his ships maybe. The actions was really well played and with the one hearts and doing the barrel, anticipating maybe getting either a good shot on Fen, taking damage but getting him down, and it went even better with Fen going in between those two rocks in the middle of the map. This was really well played. This was really, really good.
I think the PS10 on Nim was pretty huge in this game because he then was able to token strip one of those ships before Dengar gets his huge shots off. And this is pretty huge in a matchup like this. Having the higher PS and also having the initiative, this was pretty huge because Dengar always shot for Fen before Fen round.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
he could PS kill him. Yeah, this was huge, and it was so well played. Both of them played well because Sasha often only had one decision he could do to get this off in any way. I think maybe the hard turn in one of the last rounds with Fen pointing away from Dengar, this could have been a mistake. He could have got 5 dice off if he survived the Dengar's for short. Strip Dengar off the shield, something like this, having a chance, but well, I think it was pretty fast that there was no chance for Sasha.
Yeah. Timo just played it just too good, too well, that it was really hard, especially because he got so much damage done on his own Dengar pretty early in the game. Like we said, there was like half an hour played. Nim already lost his shields, which was quite a big deal. But losing so many hit points on Sasha's Dengar, that was, I think, something that turned the favor definitely a whole lot into Timo's position.
Yeah, yes, definitely. And he just outplayed it. He knew then Nim had to get out of the fight, and Dengar can get some shots, just slow rolling it, going slow. Then the huge maneuver with the hard one and the barrel roll to get the arc on Fen in any position. Pretty good. It's just huge. And the 2 bomblets just turned the game. The two bomblets he dropped turned the game. You got 2 damage on Dengar and like this the first engage, and the second bomblet he only dropped 2 bomblets, I think, or maybe 3. So and those 2 bomblets just turned the game.
Yeah, they did.
I think the bomblet won the game. The last one. For killing Fenrir without shooting on him.
Yeah, definitely. So basically, the game already was quite in a good position for Timo, and that just sealed the deal.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Marius, for commentating the X-Wing National Final with me. You did a great job. It was lots of fun having you here.
Thank you.
I'm trying to get Timo on this chair here for an interview and share his view on that match.
Yes, and if you do so, I will have my recording device ready, getting the interview of you with the German national champion, having it for my podcast. Sure. Not doing it myself is good, I don't have to work on this, and I will go now trying to fetch Timo for you.
Okay, that will be great.
So, viewers, this was pretty nice.
So I'm coming with you. I leave the stream on, so don't go anywhere. We're waiting for Timo. I'll just leave the stream on, congratulate him for myself first, see if he's ready to do the interview. Mm-hmm. Just stay tuned, and I think
casual.
Fly casual, and I think we will have Timo here in a short time.
Yes.
Okay,
just stay tuned.
Das sieht aber geil von der Boden aus. Nee, die nächste kann ich nicht mit den beiden Sachen. Ja, das finde ich natürlich auch. Als ich gegen Willi in den Fall nie gesagt habe. Ja, so hast du auch gesehen. Ja, und das meiste Recht, was ich immer hatte, ist, dass ich mir selbst mein größter Gegner war. Irgendein Scheiß. Und einfach nur das Spiel gegen München bin ich sowas von sauber runtergeflogen. Das Spiel gegen bin ich sauber runtergeflogen. Das letzte gegen alle Spiele heute sowas von sauber runtergeflogen. Das hat mich nur 4 Stunden. Also habe ich die 5 Minuten noch, Daniel? Ja. Also, Daniel. Die ist von meinem Seite nicht bekommen. Du meinst die Simon? Ja, genau. Mit dem habe ich halt, war schon viel geguckt und so. Das ist ein würdiger Finalgegner. Das ist echt ein würdiger Finalgegner. Ich glaube, an der Liste war ein bisschen hinten, aber ich meine von der Vergangenheit vom Matchup her. Das Risiko mit der ersten Runde, das denkt ein Länger dann auch gleich 2 Schaden sind und so ein Hinterwelt gerät. Also so soll es natürlich durchgehen. Bildung kommen alle da rein. Daniel, das ist doch bitte.
So, first we got Sasha here, the runner-up of the German national championships.
Yeah.
First, congratulations for reaching the final.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I think you did a pretty good job. Timo, just maybe you start with your experience, with your view of the game. So
Yes.
how do you think it went, or what was missing that it didn't turn out the way maybe you thought it could be?
I guess, yeah, on my side it was a combination of shitty flying and bad decisions. Somehow, yeah. And yeah, he's yes, Denganim is a really hard list, of course, but he's a really good player. He plays way longer than me. He knows every maneuver, he has a range ruler in his eyes. So
Yeah, we had that situation, me and Marius in the stream with the bomblet where he killed your Fen Rao with, and we both thought, okay, no, you shouldn't drop the bomblet. It's not going to be in range 1. You're just going to hit your own Dengar.
yeah, me too.
And we couldn't see it on the stream, but how close actually was it to range 1?
I guess it was just a few millimeters, not much.
Yeah, it's like Timo the Eye.
Yes, of course. That's of course that is the big difference in experience and in, I don't know how many 100 rounds of X-Men he already played. So
Yeah, I guess that's a
he's
lot.
the better player. That's of course.
Okay, so you would definitely say the better player
Yes,
has
of course,
won here.
Of
Okay.
course, yeah. It was not bad luck or dice or anything. He was just better.
Did you think there was maybe 1 or 2 crucial moments where I think, okay, if I wouldn't have done this and that, the game could have turned out another way?
Yes, I think I'd have to watch the stream afterwards to give a clear answer. But I think yes, splitting my ships that much wasn't not a good idea. So I could not kill. Was it Nim fast enough?
Yeah.
He had 2 high points and then 1 green die. So
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of those bad decisions. And yes, the double crit on Dengar was really bad against the TOT on PS10.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is.
But yes, that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So,
But
I'm not angry at all.
no, you shouldn't be. Like we've seen you play before here on the stream and doing a really good job. Reaching the final is something that, I mean, achieving that is a huge deal with that amount of players here and the high level that they're playing here. So you should be proud of yourself.
No, thank you.
Okay, then. So what are your plans for the evening?
Going home.
Going home.
At last.
Okay, so have a safe trip home. Thank you again for having you here, and all the best for you.
Yeah, thank you. Well, bye.
Goodbye. So I already talked to Timo, and he's going to be with us in a couple of minutes. So stay tuned, and we will have him here with an interview and giving his point of view of the game, and yeah, the obligatory question, like how he's feeling right now. I guess he's pretty hooked up, and yeah, we're gonna wait for that, and so stay tuned, keep the stream on, and hope you are still watching when Timo is here, okay?
Ja, sehr schön. Ja, dann haben wir es geschafft. Ja. Danke. Ja, in Ordnung, oder?
Nationalmeisterschaften, Europameisterschaften auch und das hat sich hier auch gezeigt. Er hatte einfach den Job zu also er hat Sascha hat, glaube ich, ein paar Fehler gemacht, nicht unbedingt auf der Spiel. Also, er hat selber gesagt, es war eine Kombination aus schlechten Siegen und teilweise schlechten Entscheidungen, die wir schwierig haben. Plus man auch, dass Timo einfach der bessere Spieler ist und die besseren Entscheidungen getroffen. Also war nichts mit Glück, keine Würfel oder sonst irgendwas, die da irgendwas großartig entschieden haben. Ja, aber ansonsten zumindest hat er schon gezeigt, ja, ja. Gerne mal machen, weiße Schaben. Also das ist ja jetzt so mein niemals Reichweite haben. Das reicht nicht, aber zu seinem eigenen Länder. Das auf jeden Fall. Genau, das haben wir jetzt gesehen. Deswegen habe ich gesagt, alles klar, ich weiß jetzt nicht, warum wir den was jetzt schießen, ich mache 2 Schaden auf Länder und einen auf Plätze. Und dann hätte er nochmal auf Plätze schießen müssen, zum Beispiel. Oder je nachdem, wie auch immer, er hätte dann Schieße auf Plätze. So war es jetzt halt nicht, dass er das Schaden sich gemacht hat, das passt. Ja, dann konnte ich uns direkt auf den gegnerischen Länder schießen. Das hat die zweite Geschichte haben wir schon gemacht. Ja, der hätte auch vorne nicht gemacht. Genau, ich habe gesagt, ob es geht. Ich brauche aber fast noch aussortiert. Ja, aber sollte den Gegner weggemacht und anfangen. Genau, ja, ich habe halt genau. Das war die eine große Entscheidung. Ja, ja, ein Film insgesamt. Das war ja so. Das war, da musste ich, glaube ich, auch rechts. Das war, er musste es machen. Ja. Oder halt raus wollte ich Das hätte ich ja schon eben gesagt, ne? Beim Stream komme ich weniger mal raus und Pause machen, als wenn ich selber gespielt hätte.
Den kann man ausschalten, ja. Den Rest noch nicht, weil ich will noch 10 Minuten dafür haben. Und wenn ich hier was mache, dann nachher vielleicht noch nicht zusammen.
Sind überhaupt noch Leute drin? Muss ich irgendwie näher ran? Oder? Keine Ahnung.
No, everything's fine.
Einfach nur.
So, here he is. Congratulations again.
In English?
Yes, of course, in English.
Oh my god.
We have the one and only Timo Rabe, German national champion 2017. we were amazed about that game. We think you did a really, really, really good job.
Thank you.
Anticipating the maneuvers and taking the right actions, choosing the correct decisions and everything.
And gambling a lot.
Gambling a lot. So yeah, what's your point of view of the game? What do you think? What's your recap?
I think no brain fart today. That was good news.
Yeah, we had the impression.
Normally in every final or semi-final, I brain fart some moves and do really, really bad, and then beat the crap out of me. So
yeah, we had the.
I started with the bomblet on my Dengar, just to get his Dengar down as fast as possible, because I think that was the way to play. You said I had to kill his Dengar, so I dropped the bomblet.
Yeah.
And yeah, in the end, the Dengar was quite down. I don't know, was it in this round when he was down to 2 hull? Or next round, I don't know.
It was, I don't know.
When he had to evade and go the other way around.
Yeah. I think he was down. He already took like 2 crits before and was down to 2 hull.
Yeah, something like that. Directed, yeah.
Yeah.
Directed in this round, so he was down to 2 hull. And it was amazing.
Yeah, we had the impression as well, like you said, like no brain fart, that even though this was your 11th game in this tournament, the level of focus you had on concentrating on the things you were doing and taking the actions, like doing a barrel roll, everything, it seemed like you always did the right thing, you know. And I think that's just like the things you need to get to be a national champion, is to have a game, even after the 11th game, where your decisions are just right.
Yeah, 4 hours of sleep and a few beer yesterday made it possible.
Yeah.
No, was quite hard. As I said, 4 hours of sleep. So, Club Mate, Red Bull, Rockstar, all the energy drinks just, I think, made my mind clear.
Yeah.
And
getting pumped up on legal drugs.
And a lot of cigarettes between the games. Whoops, sorry. Today I had quite hard matchups all the time that I didn't think that I could win. First in the top 32 against Mülli with his Boba Nim on Pilot Skill 10, and I had gave me the initiative.
He gave you the initiative, yeah.
And just scratched a few millimeters. He didn't get the target locks in the first engagement. And next round I could block his Boba and get his Nim down quite fast. And same 2 games later against Han and Nim, where I think I won the initiative role. But Han at PS11 was quite tanky and so on. It was a close game.
I was really surprised in general to see Han that far up the table in the cut. Yeah,
nice build definitely, and Paul is a good player.
Yeah, he definitely is.
And then after that, I got these Assage in the semi-finals. Was for Dengar, expertise Dengar Assage is horrible, but managed to get his Nim down fast. So. And then after that, and then I was in final, and I thought, why? I thought when I was paired against Mülli in the beginning, I thought about dropping and playing Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones Nationals today, but stick to it.
Good thing you didn't. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, one thing that I have to admit, and I think I know the reason why you are now the German national champion. It's this card here. Let me show you this.
The crop circle.
The crop circle card. So we got this at the European Championship.
Yeah, the expo from some of these.
Yes. So we were on a room together in a room in Birmingham, and we had this now as a thing like to bring luck, and I think it did its job.
This one and my Aspis I got from my girlfriend. It helped knights in the mid age to win tournaments.
Oh,
yeah, this one is the key.
I think it's the combination of both, probably. The stone and the paper, pulling its powers together.
Definitely. And special thanks to Matt Hansen, my Danish friend I met, got to know in Nuremberg this year. And he had this idea for this list, and I just copy-pasted it.
Yeah, it was,
No, we talked about it. And
yeah,
I
but
think
it was really interesting to see, but because I thought usually the have to build. The auto blaster, especially if you still will expect Fan Rao being still a good ship, have like a really good weapon against him. But it turns out just like Bomb Blitz is enough in TLT. You cannot only hold up against like 1 or 2 shots maybe. But from time to time you just chew through Fan Rao even with your TLTs, right?
after I got him as he boosted, and I got him in my arc in range 2 out of his arc, I think that was a game changer.
Yeah, it was one of the crucial moves in the game.
And when Dengar critted him, luckily he threw the rock.
So I guess tonight there's going to be a little bit of beer drinking.
Beer and I think more beer.
And beer, good. So, hope we have a beer or two together.
Definitely.
Good.
And I think thanks for the stream. Thanks to the community watching the stream. I think Daniel and his guys are doing quite well, I think.
Thanks. Yeah, it was great fun.
Maybe not as good as Simon.
Well,
one and only the famous Simon Green.
Well, First Earth stream is with Simon Green streaming is still one thing that I cannot achieve, or we cannot achieve yet. But shout out to him if you're seeing this. Maybe I know he's streaming himself the French Nationals right now.
Maybe.
But
First Earth is streaming on French.
But maybe I'm writing him on Facebook, and that you can watch the videos on YouTube later about our stream and give me some feedback for it. So I see you later.
Yeah, definitely. And thanks to Asmodee for making this possible, for this nice event, this nice location, letting you stream.
Yeah, it was great. I have my own office. This is really awesome.
Yeah.
All right, good. Thank you very much again. See you in a bit.
Yeah, see ya.
So everyone, that's it, I guess. The end of the German National Championships 2017 with Timo Rabe being the winner. It was great fun. Be able to stream here, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. I will put the links to the YouTube videos. I'm going to put on all videos of the games today on YouTube, and I'm going to put links into the German Star Wars X-Wing miniature fan Facebook group, the Nova Squadron Facebook group, the Star Wars UK IRL, and a little bit wider Facebook group, the FFG forum, Mos Eisley Raumhafen forum. So you should be able to get the info where to see the videos again if you'd like. So best of luck. May the force be with you, with all of you, and hope to see you next time when we're streaming again, which will probably be a small charity tournament on the 11th of November. And where I'm going to stream, and probably regional north if we can get it, and just click the subscribe button so you always get the information when we're going to stream next and when we're live. And take care, may the force be with you, so long.